So as you guys all know, the second banner to arrive in Honkai Star Rail is in fact going to be JING. That is what we know, and that is what we're basing our information off of. With everything, there is an actually very good kit behind this character, and the character itself has a lot of good qualities and reasons to go and summon for it. Before the character does go and release though, and the banner gets announced, I wanted to talk here today about what you should know and what you should at least just keep in the back of your head before you pull for this character. Today, let's talk about it. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's jump into it, let's break it down. First, just real quick, most of you are considering skipping Zila and going for this character if you already had that plan. That's what you basically are doing. Just know that Zila is a strong character. It is the comparison between a strong single target versus a strong AoE. Yes, in long run and content beyond this point, yeah, you know, AoE will be very big, but that does not discredit Zila by any means. They both are great characters, and they both serve two different purposes. And if you also just chase for JING, you're also not making a mistake. It fully depends on what you want to do. Both the characters serve a purpose, and both are pretty helpful. Just keep them in the back of your head. Don't skip Zila just because of that, but just know they both are good. It just depends on what you want personally. Yes, AoE is more of a long run thing. Just keep it in the back of your head as well. Now again, the biggest selling point of this banner before we talk about kits and things you should know, the 4 stars. I've talked about this already and I've already hammered the point home. That's a great 4-star roster. Comparing that to what Zila has, it is a big difference. You both get these two characters for free. You are getting this character separately if you summon for it. Yes, dupes for these characters are great, but March 7th is given for free, yes. Tingyun is very strong, and Shusheng is also very strong. So, the 4-star roster is very stacked on this one, giving you a lot of help and a lot of just, you know, if you summon on this banner first, it sets up your account in a pretty good way. Compared to this one, not as much, given Natasha is given for free. Hook is okay, also given for free. Pella is also pretty good, but again, this more is starting factor is very helpful. Then again, JING in the long run is also very helpful for that AoE, but again, do not let that discredit what Zila is. She is very strong. I have pulled this character and can at least get the point across that, yeah, Zila is great. Just AoE is why this character wins, and the kind of kit behind him is very, very strong, if you will. Now, we'll get into some core gameplay here before we go and talk about the rest of it here. I will speed this up a little bit just so you can at least see it in a better format. But yeah, his ultimate animation is literally insane. Look at this. Just look at the ultimate animation before you check anything else on this character. It is very, very sick. Again, I literally didn't get to refine it all the way, but there you go. You can clearly see that is a insane freaking thing here. We have a single target here kicking in right there, doing pretty good damage. We have his AoE, which I think is showcased next. Yep, this is the AoE here, which again, you can see it's a pretty decent number. He also has an ability and like a passive ability, if you will, that will be a follow-up attack, which is this: the giant freaking whatever you want to say, just absolutely demolishing the enemies there. So again, realize that you have all of this with this character, and this is why the character is very strong. First up with a follow-up attack, second up with massive AoE potential, and all of that. It is a character to reckon with. So again, this is basically why people are pointing toward this character being the better one here. I did miss the ultimate, but this is the ultimate again. You can clearly see it is a very, very clean ultimate. But again, that's what it looks like there. We'll hop into the actual breakdown of the character and like what he actually does. First, single target attack. Deals lightning damage equal to 50% of JING attack to a single enemy. Second attack over here, which is the AoE attack, deals lightning damage equal to 50% of JING attack to, to all enemies, and increase the Lightning Lord's attack count by 2 for the next turn. Lightbringer AoE attack, which is the ultimate, deals lightning damage equal to 120% of JING attack to all enemies and increases the Lightning Lord's attack count by 3 for the next turn. We have this also over here, the AoE attack, which is the talent. Keep this in mind, this is a big one. Summons Lightning Lord at the start of the battle. Lightning Lord has 60 base speed and 3 base attack count, and attacks are considered follow-up attacks. Each count of Lightning Lord's attacks deals lightning damage equal to JING attack to a single enemy, whose adjacent targets can receive lightning damage equal to 25% of the damage dealt to the main target. The Lightning Lord's attack count can reach a max of 10 every time Lightning Lord's attack count increases by 1. Its speed will increase by 10. So again, that's going to be a big thing you have to keep in mind, that you have to keep increasing his speed to consider his attacks more often, which is pretty good. After the action ends, speed and attack count return to their base values. When JING is knocked down, the Lightning Lord will disappear. When JING is affected by crowd control debuff, the Lightning Lord is unable to take action. Final thing over here, the command talisman, which is the enhance. After using JING technique, Lightning Lord's attack count in the first turn increases by 2 at the start of the next battle. So again, that's what that does look like. This is also over here, Jingyun's Eidolons, which again, read these, some of them are pretty good. So we have Slash, Cliffs, Severed. We have when Lightning Lord attacks, the damage multiplier on enemies adjacent to the target enemy increases by 25%. Number 2 over here, when Lightning Lord takes action, damage caused by Jingyun's basic attack skill and ultimate increases by 20% for 2 turns. Number 3 over here, ultimate level +2 up to a maximum of level 15, basic attack +1 up to a maximum of level 10. We have this one over here for 4. After each attack conducted by the Lightning Lord, Jingyun regenerates 2 energy. Skill level +2 up to a maximum of level 15. Talent attack level +2 up to a maximum of level 15 also. We have this last one final over here for Eidolon 6. Every attack count of the Lightning Lord will make the target enemy vulnerable, while vulnerable enemies receive 12% more damage until the end of the Lightning Lord's current turn, stacking up to 3 times. So, pretty good over there. You can also read through the traces over here. If the Lightning Lord's attack count is greater or equal to 6 in the turn, its crit damage increases by 20% for the next turn. Pretty good. Jingyun immediately regenerates 15% or 15 energy at the beginning of the battle. After using skill, crit rate increases by 10% for 2 turns. So, very strong character, overall very good. And again, you can clearly see the biggest thing with him is he's AoE. He also has follow-up damage. He has all of that going for him. But again, that does not discredit at all what Zila is. And you also have to realize in the future, following this banner and following future things, yes, Kafka is a character that will release, who is another lightning character that is prioritizing AoE. When we see her kit and as more time progresses, realize it's another character that can contend with this character or both support this character. So again, keep it in the back of your head that do you want lightning AoE? Do you want lightning DPS? That's single target. What do you want as a character? What are you planning on building? What is your current team comp? All of these things have to be taken into account, and then it will help you at least decide if this character is worth it or not. But yes, Kafka is a character up and coming, and later down the road, it could be a good 2 months plus till we see her though. So again, would you want to wait that long for a character like this? Again, Jingyun is very strong, and I think that just summoning on this character's banner itself, even not pulling him, just pulling those 4 stars is a huge bonus to your account. So regardless of what you do, dumping a few multis in here would be very beneficial. But again, it's fully up to you at the end of the day. If you are skipping Zila, remember, you're going to be waiting 3 more weeks for another character, and that character may potentially be a healer, which could be pretty big. We don't know, not going to go off of leaks or speculation there, but yes, there is potential for the next banner to also be very good. So remember, like, this game does have a very bad pity system where you're going to have to go to 180 potentially to pull a character, which again, people say is great. Okay, I am not lucky. I have lost the 50-50 too many times. Screw you. I cannot win. So because of that, I hate this pity. But yes, 90 pity is there. Could win, could lose. If you lose, try to save that pity for a character you really, really want or is really, really broken. At the end of the day, just wanted to bring that information to you. Jingyun is a very strong character. Kafka is after, as Zila is before. All these characters are pretty good. Again, not after, but after, you know what I mean? It's going to be a little bit, but she will be there too. So again, there are things to go for. The banner itself, all of this is a very good thing together. Again, if Zila had a better 4-star roster, would have been a better banner to start with to grant people some better dupes and some better characters. Again, these are for free. Eidolons are good, whatever. But yes, if the 4-star roster like this was here, more people would scream to you that Zila was a must summon. Just because of the 4-star roster being very good over here, the character itself being very good, this banner screams very good. So again, it is fully up to you. Decide what you want. Just know that yes, whatever you summon for, this game is like that where it doesn't matter. All characters can help you. It doesn't really create an idea like, oh, I can't beat this content because I don't have this. That will take some time to happen. So realize now, go for whoever you want, do what you want. But yes, a very good character and overall a very strong character. There's also the skill breakdown here, which I did not know in this video, and then talent showcase, but I'll say that for a separate video. I already talked way too long here. So again, that's there. Hope you guys have a fabulous day. I'll catch you in the next one. With that, I'll end the video off perfectly with this beautiful freaking ultimate. Absolutely, probably one of the best ones in the game. It's crazy.